Hello, hello, friends. How is everyone doing? How are you all enjoying the hop so far? I'm going to take a little peek here. Hi, how are you, friends? Oh, sunny. Yeah, sunny in San Diego, too. Welcome, my friends. So, I'm going to get right to the task at hand, which is crafting with this bonus printable. So, the bonus printable I chose to work with is the April 2024 bonus printable. And I chose this one in particular because it is all black and white. And I wanted to kind of have an option of foiling. So when I have like black and white pages like these, I get them printed out at my local FedEx. And this was, I think, a little bit over $5 to print. I think it was $5.33 to print the whole kit. So not terrible. And that way it's laser printed because I don't have a laser printer, and I can foil it. And this is one of the benefits of being an all access patron. So let me show you. I was going to try and pop it up on screen, but yeah, I had a little bit of an issue here at home, so I didn't have time. We have a gas leak that we can't seem to fix, so hopefully the plumber's on his way. But for all access patron members, it's $10 a month. And make sure when you join, if you're going to join from a computer, not from an Apple device, not from an iPhone or a tablet. Because if you join from there, they charge you an extra 30%. And so that's money that Apple keeps. That does not go to Kendra. That's just fees for using an Apple device. So use either your computer or an Android device if you have one. So for the all access patrons, you have, yeah, yikes. I turned the gas off because it's here in the garage. It's for my dryer, so I turned it off. You have several perks. So you get a mystery card making kit sampler. And I was going to grab one to show you. Like I said, we were dealing with that other little issue. So when you get that sampler, you have enough pattern paper and cardstock and stickers and such to make a few cards. I think in the past, I've made up to 4 cards using the sampler. So depends how you cut up your paper. But that's a neat thing to get. And then you also get early access to the latest challenge. So for example, we're nearing the end of card challenge 17, but if you're all access patron, you could get early access to the next challenge, which is 18. You get access to archive challenges. You also get a printer friendly version of the PDF. So not everybody has a color printer or wants to print in color. So you have that option of a more printer friendly version. You get bonus printables, which that's what I'm using today, one of the bonus printables. You get early access to D-Stash sales. You get general support from Kendra. And then you get some patron-only updates and shout-outs. So when Kendra does her videos, like her monthly and her quarterly videos, she does shout-outs to all her patrons. And I don't know about you, but when I see my name scroll across the screen there, I get a little bit excited. So you get that too. So like I said, I chose this one, and let me show you all the different patterns on here. And then bonus printables, guys, it isn't always digital papers and images and sentiments. Sometimes, for example, this month's bonus printable is a 2-sheet wonder. So it's a card sketch. So you'll get that sometimes as a bonus printable. It varies from month to month. But let's take a peek at this. So this one kind of shows you at a glance what all the different prints will be and what all the little different images and are going to be. And then you have some sentiments down the bottom. And I don't let these go to waste, guys. I use these. So if I want a smaller version of one of the images, I come back to my cover page, and that's what I use. Let me take a peek at the chat, guys, because I am just jabbering away. How's everyone doing? Oh, and then, guys, today, this hop, it is a giveaway hop. So let me see if I can at least put it on the screen. Yeah. So you can enter to win a full mystery card kit, which is more than that sampler. It's many more papers and ephemera and goodies in that full kit. And that's for US only, though. If you're international, I believe you get the 2 sampler kits. But back to showing the papers. Here is the papers. Look how pretty. So pretty. And see, like this one I can foil, and the foil would attach to all the black. And I could do that with the images. I can use my circle dies here or fussy cut them out. All these polka dots. Like here I could use maybe like a rainbow foil and get like a rainbow of polka dots. Then we have these. Another thing I do when I have black and white papers like this is kind of just bring in my colored pencils or markers or whatever and color in, do just some spotlight coloring and just color in a couple of the images on the pattern paper. Here's some more. I mean, they're all so pretty. Now, I got to confess, I didn't decide what I'm going to make. So I'm going to kind of just play it by ear and hopefully finish one card before my time is up. Let me hide that real quick and let me show you a link. You can go sign up to be a patron for Kendra. Oh, look, let me show you this. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to play here with my laptop. Whoops. So if you like to foil, for a limited time, VIP members will get a free foilable sampler pack with your mystery card kit. Ooh, that's fun. And I'm pretty new to foiling and I'm really liking it. So that's why I thought I would do that today. Look at this. This is so pretty. I need to make a Mother's Day card for my mom too. So, I mean, there's just so much in here. So much. Kendra does such a good job of putting together her bonus printables, whether they're digital papers or images or a sketch like we have for this month. And then look at this. Talk about an easy card to make. Really, you just have to cut this into your four A2 size panels. And you could just use it like that, or you could foil it or do some ink blending on it. Lots of options there. So let's take a peek and decide what I'm going to do here. I have to copy and paste. Copy and paste what? What am I doing? I have the link, guys, for the giveaway form in the description box. But let me see if I can put it in the chat here. Give me 1 second. I'll get that up. Oops. I'll put it back up on screen. Let me copy and put it in the chat there. That might help a bit. Maybe that helps. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, so let's play with this. I mean, I gotta figure out. First of all, I do have my mini mink here. I should have turned it on. And let me kind of flip through. I really like this. Like that could be a nice background panel. So I think I might cut up that one. And then ooh, look at this. Isn't that pretty? These Easter eggs with those flowers. Maybe that one. Okay, and I'll keep flipping through again because I was showing you, but I wasn't really focused and paying attention on what I should use there. So pretty. Oops, I missed one. Mother's Day, happy spring. Really, really nice. And, you know, I'm actually thinking of investing in a laser printer so that I can get better quality prints of digital papers or sentiments that I happen to get. So let me cut these down. And if I didn't say it already, which I probably didn't, congratulations to all of the winners. It's so fun when you win a nice prize. And then you can honestly tell your significant other that I won this. I didn't spend any money. All right. So basically when I have printables like this, I trim them down and then I'll cut down to whatever size panel I need for the card I'm making. And then I save these. I'll make sure to trim the remaining ones down to like a 6x6 pattern paper size and store them with all my other pattern papers in a plastic sleeve. Okay, so that's one cut down. Let me cut this one too. Now I have to confess, I did have everyone else on my laptop playing, but I was running in and out trying to figure out what was going on with our gas line. So I didn't quite see everything. So you guys tell me, how did everyone do? Did Lynn finish a card? I didn't see. Did Lynn finish a card? Tell me she finished a card. I'm sure T finished a card, but did Lynn? That's the question of the day. All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna fussy cut this one out. I kind of like that Easter egg with the flowers on it. And I'm still here. I'm just looking for my scissors, guys. There they are. I found that these are kind of good for fussy cutting. I mean, I like my little cutter bee ones too. So it's all which one I grab for first and which one's easier to reach. So I'm going to fussy cut it first and then decide if I'm going to foil this. I'm definitely going to foil that that panel, the first one I cut. Oh, let me see. Did Lynn finish a card? Let's see. She finished two. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of you, Lynn. She's getting faster and faster. She's going to outdo me today, that's for sure, because I'll be lucky if I finish one. All righty. Ready. Now, let me know, guys, in the chat. How long have you been playing along with Kendra's card challenge? I think I started with her card challenge, playing along, not just as a team member, but playing along. Back with card challenge, I think it was number 11, maybe number 10. And I was hooked, I'll tell you. Okay. Now I could have just cut this out like with a circle die, or I could have pulled out my scan and cut and cut it with a scan and cut had I, again, planned ahead, but I didn't. So here we go. This is me slowly fussy cutting with a hand that consistently goes numb. So I try not to cut when my hand goes numb because I will most definitely slip and cut my other hand, which I have done before. Okay. And I got to tell you guys another, I think one of the, aside from the mystery card kits or the sampler ones and the bonus printables, I think one of the great perks is being able to go back and look at previous challenges. I think that's fun. Sometimes, you know, I think, oh, I remember there being a sketch. It was kind of like this. And now I do print usually all the sketches, but sometimes I just want to see it on the computer before I go and dig through all my sketches to try and find it. Okay, on the floor goes that paper. So see, there it is, fussy cut out, ready to go. Then, let me see, I'm gonna cut, I'm gonna make this like a 4 1/4, no, 4 by 5 1/4 panel. Why don't I do that? Yeah. 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then I have some foils here from one of our super sponsors. So I really like this party pink here. It's from Crafty Critta. But I also like this one. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the pink on this one. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. No. I'm going to foil this with the pink. How about that? And I'm going to foil with this heart silver on the background panel. And I did actually find my carrier sheet. Oh no, I haven't opened this one before. This is brand new. So this one I have not taken this little sticker off yet. No worries. I'll get it. Okay. But I did know in preparation, I did know I wanted to foil. Thus, I did bring out my mini mink and some foils. I just didn't go as far as actually opening my foils. Okay. So this is going to go there. And scissors, scissors, scissors. Big scissors. Okay. And then I know I have a little brush to dust that with. And I'm sorry if I'm echoey, guys, because I'm moving things around in here again. Again. All right. So, oh, and I didn't move this to the level I need. So let me move that. I'll put this over. Oops. Dust that off too. Make sure there's no particles of dust on there. Get my carrier sheet out, which I did get ready. Put that in there. Move it over a little bit. Okay, and let's see if this is almost ready. And then we'll foil our little image there. Okay, give it a second. I'll check on the chat. You did glue mats onto your bed. You prepared more than I did today, I'm telling you. You may have done February. Oh, nice. Yeah, she also has, oh, it's ready. Kendra also has her color challenges. So she uses the sheets from the color cube. There it goes. And picks one, and that's her monthly color challenge, which I think is fun too. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. If it sticks, I unstick it as much as I can. You have to start foiling. It is a lot of fun. And I'm going to tell you how I got started actually foiling. I had this machine years, just in my drawer, didn't use it. But Kendra actually sent me some samples of foil. And so, Kendra, this is your fault. And from there, I was hooked, guys. I was absolutely hooked. It was like, oh no, I foiled it where that sticky's at. Well, not a problem. I know how I can fix that if it gets on there. Let me cool this down on my gloss mat for a minute. It's supposed to be cool down, I think, before you peel it. Let's see. Oh, it foiled fine. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Put that off to the side. Then we can get a piece of, whoops, move that up one, of the pink. I want to foil that pink one because I'm going to do my best not to have to color today. Too much anyway. So yeah, Kendra sent me those samples and I was just like, I was hooked. It was like, oh, look how this does the pretty colors and the foiling and this shimmery, glimmery. Okay. Oops. I didn't dust it. Hold on, guys. Dust, dust, dust. Dust, dust, dust. And then to add to the crazy around here, my daughter and son-in-law and grandkids moved out this weekend. So it's like my house is upside down and my son got back from France and craziness. Okay. How are we doing? See, it is all your fault, Kendra. All your fault. Exactly. These bonus printables are so versatile. Oh my goodness. You can do so much with them. And here's another thing. I know, you think, oh, I have to use every sheet in that bonus printable. You don't. Let's say there is 1 or 2 sheets in particular that you think, oh, those are just my favorite. And sometimes when you get a paper pad, you're like, oh, I wish there was more of this pattern. Well, with a bonus printable, there is more of that pattern. Oh, look, it's already coming off. Oh, how pretty. And you just reprint it as many times as you need. Look at that. I can use that negative one as well. So you just reprint that as many times as you need when you have a favorite print or image on your pattern paper. Okay, so there's that. Let me find you know what I could do too? Hold on. Let me see something. I'm trying to think. If I can get this off of here, I could use this negative. No, I'm not going to do that today. I was going to use the negative. I don't have those full sheets of paper, of the foiling sheets. So I was just going to use double-sided tape. I think I'm changing my mind on that. Okay, let me cut this down. Okay, so this one, I'm going to cut, let's see, that's 4. I'm going to cut this to 3 by 4 1/4. Right? Maybe not. Yeah, I think that'll work right there. And I'm not going to foil it. What I am going to do is if I could find that from holographic. I also have some mirror, but look, it's all scratched up because I just threw it in there. I think I'll use the holographic. So let me cut a piece of that. Look out for the reflection, guys. Sorry. So I'm going to do 3 1/4. Did I cut this at 4 1/4? Yeah. 4 1/2. Let's see how that works. Move that off to the side there. I don't know. I cut something wrong. That's too big. Oh, I cut that one inch a bit too big. Okay, so then this will go here. This will go here. And I'm going to need a sentiment. So let me go back and look at our bonus printable and see what I have that I can play with. So there's round sentiments, some circle ones. Let's see. Miss you, thinking of you. There's ones without an image, I'm sure of it. There it is. I could cut one of those out and then foil it too. Or I could cut out, how am I doing on time, guys? I've only got a few minutes. One of these. I'm going to cut out just one of these, guys, so I don't take time foiling another. I could foil that one too. Let me turn this friend off to the side. Get my carrier sheet off to the side. And I'm going to cut out one of these banner sentiments. Sometimes I just don't line things up well. Part of it is I'm not looking directly down, so that sometimes makes a difference. So I'll use this first one. First row, and I'll use the one that says I knew you could do it, but if I could find my other scissors, tiny scissors. Move that off. And we'll put a card together. Promise we'll put one together before my time is up. And then I do have a redirect on. So next is Shanna. She's next up on the hop. Excited to see what she's going to be doing. So I'll be popping in and out to see what everyone else is doing for the rest of the hop. Let me move these out of my way quickly. And let's put a card together. Yeah. Oh, I was going to do a matte layer for this one too. Do I have time? Let's see. How much time do I have? 3 minutes. Okay. Ready, set, race. Let's do 1/4. And let's start assembling, and let's see how fast I can assemble all this stuff. Sometimes I'm fast, sometimes I'm not so fast. And that's just how it goes. And I'm leaving that one that I cut without foiling. I'm leaving it like that. I'm not going to color it. I'm just going to let the design of the flowers kind of be the highlight. And let's see here. That looks good. We're going to center this one as best I can. Next. And then, I've got 2 minutes, guys. Oh, I almost feel like I should have foiled it. I don't have time. Let me pop up this little image here. And then we'll all be off to see Shanna and what she made or is going to make. Not sure what bonus printables she chose, so I'll be excited to see that. Don't forget, guys, fill out the form to enter to win and check out Kendra's Patreon. See, I should have foiled that, and I don't think I have time. I'm just going to glue it on there, guys. I'm going to kind of temporarily adhere it, and then I'll go back and foil it, and I'll post a picture of what it looks like foiled because I just don't have the time today. Alrighty, friends. Thanks so much. And finish watching the hop, guys. There's so much fun to be had. All right. Let's see. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What is it next? Oh, okay. My time is up. Head on over to Shanna's channel. Like I said, mine will redirect and you'll be able to see what she has to make. And while you do that, I'll turn my machine back on and get it to warm up. Maybe. Maybe not. Alrighty, friends. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Bye.